So we got a nice video for y'all today. We got an actual NBA 2K employee. I gotta call him a 2K employee, not a 2K dev. He will actually reveal the process they go through when it comes to decision making and gathering information. And I have to say this, seem like I gotta stop blaming count players, man. I know why they take that off the table. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that was my go-to bag. I'm playing. So y'all know what it is by now. Without further ado, I need y'all to grab yourself that brew and let's get to the video.
You want 2K rumors and news, you in the right place. Want a community that's cool, you in the right space. You want tips, subscribe now and ring the bell. Then go to the park and give them hell. The Boot Squad is an organization with all winners. Soldiers up in formation, we all killers. And when you step on the court, yo, you're our dinner. When I play D in the fourth, yo, Kawhi Leonard.
So you done know. Your boy Brutal, him on the scene, wicked and mean, with a next video for y'all, man. So y'all know what it is by now. Take some time out, bless up your boy, like up the video, definitely help the channel out, because you know everybody gonna always put y'all up on game and keep y'all up to date on everything in the 2K community. You know we gotta start the video off the right way by giving a huge shout out to the Brew Squad. Anyone y'all got the notification bell on lock, come to the comment section and type first, second, third, know the gang on Brew Squad. I gotta put y'all up there just to show y'all some love, y'all. Much love, much respect. Now, before we get into the real details of this video, I want to start by sharing this post from True Hall of Fame Build. Now, let me put this out there. This is not one to complain all the time. In fact, he just continued to play the game and have fun like your boy Brute. So it was surprising that he made this post on X, what we formerly known as Twitter. And here's the caption. It said, now at Beluber, at LD2K, at Ryan2K, at NBA 2K, please understand I'm not one to complain publicly, but I've reached out to a few of y'all quietly, but this is happening way too often and this is painful to post because I don't want to add to all the crying, but this is major. Hashtag NBA 2K25 thanks. And of course, he did post a clip with it, and I want y'all to check this clip out.
So as much as I don't complain, yeah, I gotta do just one video, cause 2K, this you can't have happen. Shout out, y'all already know, I'm your boy True Hall of Fame Bills. That cannot be a charge. Now, y'all know I don't complain, but 2K, listen. Look, both feet are inside the semicircle. He's in the air going up for the dunk. Look, this can't happen. Now, y'all know I'm not one to complain, but this can't happen. I've been seeing this happen way too much. This can't happen. A charge? No.
What y'all think? Is that a charge or not, man? Was he in the restricted area or not? Clearly he was. Now, of course, a few people responded. This user, I have to highlight this. This is a good example of why 2K should watch who they get feedback from. In my opinion, personally. Now, we said, nah, to hell with that. Keep it the way it is. Let's just get away with so much because interior defense and size don't actually matter. I want to know what game is he playing. He's talking about NBA 2K24 clearly. He can't be talking about NBA 2K25. Because if you play NBA 2K25, you know anything and everybody gonna hit you out your animations. It's been happening damn near since the beginning of the year. You just gotta be in the right position. Sometimes not even in the right position will make people miss wide open dunks, man. But that's neither here nor there. But it's a good example of why you need to watch who you listen to. I saw Wafix actually respond, said, this is what I'm saying. So much weird fluke stuff happens on this game way too often, and I have to agree with that, y'all. NBA 2K25, more than any other, clearly have not been optimized correctly. Now, I remember Boomy made this post right here. She said, NBA 2K25 gameplay is a result of transitioning to new animations primarily generated with Pro Play technology, running on an engine optimized for mocap animation. Optimizing the system will take time, and this is evident when you play this game. I experienced so much weird stuff. For example, this is a post I made on Twitter a while ago, man, and it still happens till this day. I want y'all to check this clip out.
Just 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of
This is a good example of certain things just not syncing and running as smooth as it should. Clearly, what it's telling me is we are in a serious transitional period where we're just gonna have a lot of issues. It usually takes 2K 2 to 3 years or so to get something down packed and it starts running smoothly. Let's be honest, talking about messed up animations, talking about teleportation steals, talking about the blitz, the amazing blitz that throws some people across the court. A lot needs to be optimized with this game, which leads me to the conclusion that 2K need to employ more people, because a lot of these things should have been identified before the game was launched. Just as my opinion. Let me know your thoughts, of course. Now let's move on to the 2K employee. I'm talking about Evan. Now he's behind a lot of the stuff that goes on with 2K, or between 2K and the 2K community, between 2K and creators. I don't know his exact job title, but he's that guy. Him, Stacks, is there when it comes to decision making and selecting people, right? Now he made this post saying, I'm looking at community submitted issues and suggestions all the time to share with our team from a variety of places. The in-game community survey and posts in the official Discord are big sources. The gameplay team can analyze telemetry like shooting statistics. There are creators that submit feedback to him personally. I will have to say that. He has selected creators, so you might have to blame some creators as well. Now let's continue on. So we have private play tests and listening sessions, and that's just to name a few. But just because one channel or group agree on something doesn't mean it gets implemented. Feedback has to be looked at across many sources. I can ask about the same topic in 2 different places and get opposite feedback. You'd be surprised. I know I have been before. And it all has to be taken into consideration because the game isn't built for only one portion of our players. And that's what he said. So what he's saying is he's taking feedback from all over the place and then breaking it down. Let me know if y'all think this is the best process. But there are a few people that, of course, left some feedback. Now, this user, old head, response said, don't overthink anything, Evan. It's the same voices whining. It's the 1% who play the game as a job. The game is moving 100% in the right direction. I play my career, play now online, and my GM mode. Everything is great. Even I won't say that, but he's entitled to his opinion. Don't go out bashing him, okay? Now let's continue on. This next user said, great to hear. Can we go back to the green window of the wide open layup? I agree with that. I don't like people missing wide open layups. I don't care what attributes you have. You shouldn't be missing wide open layup. Then let's continue on with no one near you being the size of North America. I simply shouldn't miss those. I am missing high 80 and 90 free throws and watching 40s and 50s go in with ease. Besides that, I really like the game. So let me know what y'all think about that. Now, this user actually chimed in and made a very good point. He said, what about the micro changes being done more frequently behind the scenes? Assuming they are still being done, why can't these be communicated? People are getting increasingly frustrated over recent years over the lack of continuous updates or fixes. And I agree with that 110%. And that's where we ended. From my opinion, one of the biggest problems is the way 2K approach fixing the game every single year. They don't start from the base and then go forward. They just start fixing random things all over the place without actually going to one of the main issues, which is stability. Now, it's very hard for them to measure stability even in testing. Now you put these on the servers. People are playing all over the world on different consoles because now cross-platform is a thing. Stability will be an issue, and they gotta iron out that before they could address some of the issues that people tend to highlight during the year or at the beginning of the year. One of them being shooting. Shooting will directly be affected with stability issues. But 2K will go ahead and touch shooting as soon as somebody starts complaining at the beginning of the year, knowing that the game is not stable. That is a problem. Because I would argue that most of the shooting issues we have experienced earlier in the cycle, or early in any 2K cycle, has been linked to stability issues. Let me know what y'all think. And still is till this day. Like, I would get on and I would play it, and very early in that game I will identify that I might be on a different server that is not causing me to shoot well this game, because the game feels different from the last game where I felt way more under control. Like, now I could see my cue. Like, now the game just feels completely different than the game I'm about to play. Now, I could see why a lot of people could think it's RNG, or it might be RNG. I don't know. I'm not that technical about the game, to be honest with y'all. But I just know at certain games, I know, yeah, fellas, so I feel like I'm on a different server from the last game. And when I'm on, I'm on. Ain't got no game when I feel like I'm on the right server and at the end of the game I can't shoot. That just don't happen to me at all. Now, that just could be me. I'm just speaking about my experience. But let me know if y'all think this is the right approach 2K takes when it comes to decision making and determining what needs to be patched or changed. That's all I got for y'all today. Shout out to Ever, man. I do appreciate you communicating with the 2K community. Sometimes, I ain't gonna lie to you, I see people complaining and saying, yo, Mike don't respond to y'all. But the truth is, a lot of y'all don't know how to speak to people because y'all are online. Because y'all online, y'all could tell people what y'all want without consequences. And all the other side have to their disposal is a simple mute, block, or just don't respond. And then y'all ask questions. Why don't they communicate? You have to learn how to communicate before you could tell people why you don't communicate with us. This is all I'm saying, man. I know y'all want to cuss your boy out, but I'm just trying to put y'all up on game. Anyways, y'all, that's all I got for y'all today. Have a blessed one till next time. Be safe out there, y'all. Peace.